Y'all tired of me yet? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Before y'all cuss me out, like, I lost my studio. You see, I'm not even in my studio right now. I lost my car. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the Lord really puts me through what he puts me through just so I can have content for you guys, because I got so much tea. Woo! So much tea to tell you guys. I really was like, man, I'm not doing YouTube no more. I can't do it. I lost everything. But God is like, sus, I'm putting you through this, sis, so you can have content and get this money, honey. Don't worry, you're gonna have bigger and better studio, a bigger and better car, sister. Hello, hello. So I was like, you know what? Let me just jump on this YouTube and give my baby something, because y'all sure been sending me emails, y'all sure been messaging me on Snapchat, and y'all sure been sending me messages on Instagram like, sis, you finna drop us a video or not? So I'm gonna drop y'all a video. Alright, so this YouTube video is about me freaking falling in love and about to get married all within a week, okay? Maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks tops, okay? Like, I'm gonna help y'all figure out the red signs. Like, there's red flags in like men and women. You know, this video could be useful for men and women, because y'all need to pay attention to the red flags. I wanted this to work so bad that I was completely ignoring the red flags that was clearly in my face, and that caused me to get trapped at the airport, okay? I was stuck in the airport dealing with a situation by a man who I thought was gonna be my husband. I met dude on Instagram, okay? That probably was the first red flag. Don't get it twisted. I've had heard success stories of people who meet on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Backpage, okay? And they move on to be married and have a happy family. But you know what I'm saying? Be very careful of who you meet on social media, because the world is like big and everybody ain't sane out here, okay? But I'm not gonna say that's the first red flag, but that's I feel like maybe because I don't know if I've ever met a man on social media and started dating him through social media. No, I mean a call center here or two, but social media, no. But anyways, so I met him on Instagram. Very fine young man, very fine. Whew, Jesus, Lord have mercy on my soul. Very beautiful, very nice to look at, edible, all of that. So we met on social media, we started talking, and realized he lived out of state. So that wasn't a problem, honey, because when you wanted to work, okay, it ain't nothing but a flight. So me and this person would talk for 4 hours, 5 hours a day, FaceTime, talk, everything, okay? The first red flag that I've noticed is his possessiveness. When my sister would answer the phone, he'll be like, you know what I'm saying, what were you doing? Why you ain't, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, sir, we just met, like, calm down. You know what I'm saying? We were saying we loved each other within like a week. I was telling him I loved him within a week, sis. And that's a major red flag. Like, you can't even love somebody in a week. Love at first sight, a whole nother conversation for a whole nother video. But we gonna talk about that love shit, love stuff. We're gonna talk about that love stuff another time. But me and him were telling each other how we loved each other within like 2 weeks. We were actually friends on Instagram for a while. We were Instagram friends for a while before we even met up. He came down here for work, and he was like, hey, can I take you out for coffee? I was like, sure. So we went out that day, went out that night. Everything was just amazing. We didn't even sleep together. Of course, he made sure I was a woman and I made sure he was a man. But we ain't sleep together. We didn't have any sex. So we, you know, just started talking after that day. After that like encounter, our vibes just like morphed into one. Like, we just freaking were inseparable. We were FaceTiming every second, talking every second, like everything. So matter of fact, the week that he came down, all right, y'all, I introduced him to my mom and my mom's boyfriend and my grandma, okay? And that's a red flag. Like, Karen, come on, sis, you should have known better than that and introduce this man to your family. Within that same time he came down is when I introduced him to my family, and I was just like, okay, but this is gonna be my husband. He's my husband. I was telling everybody he's my husband. It was a lot of red flags, but sometimes people are not for you. Sometimes people put you sometimes God put people in your life for a reason, because I didn't want to have no more kids. I didn't want to get married, but he made me turn all of that around. Shoot, I want my daughter now, and I want to get married, and I want to be happy in the bed, but it's just not gonna be with him. So one red flag that I noticed was his possessiveness. I noticed that if I didn't answer the phone, it was an issue. I noticed that he would always think I'm talking to another man. I noticed that he was very, very jealous person. I mean, a little jealousy, you know, makes you feel good, makes you feel wanted, but when it gets to a certain point, like, it's like, damn, can I go pee without you being on the phone? That is a major sign. Like, sus, red flag. These people would do the freaking landscaping while I'm trying to do my YouTube video. Anyways, another red flag that I would notice is he was still in love with his ex. Hello. He would still communicate with his ex. It was slight lies, you know what I'm saying? It was like, we don't talk, we don't communicate, we blocked each other, but yet, you know what I'm saying, her information would always pop up on the phone. It would be like, that's a red flag for any relationship, but like, that's a red flag. Like, Karen, this man is still in love with his ex. What you doing, sis? Met his mom, met everybody in his family, his brother, you know what I'm saying? I was just like chilling at his house. Like, that was my whole husband for real. And all the while, this person wasn't for me. Another red flag you got to pay attention to is his relationship with his mom, or her relationship with her mom, or anybody in her family. I noticed that he wasn't particularly cool with a very important person in his family. Like, I know family go through a lot of things, but if you're not close with your brother or your mom or your sister or something, you got to pay attention to that type of stuff. Like, why are you not cool with your whole sister? Like, what happened with you and your sister that you're not cool with your sister? Like, it should be a, you know what I'm saying? That's a major red flag to figure out if somebody is like okay and not okay. You know, again, family have their own issues, but if it's been a long situation where you're not cool with your sister, like, what the hell? Oh my God, is these people serious? Y'all hear it? I'll be back. Okay, they left. So another red flag that I noticed was the mood swings and the mood changes were like this. Like, it were instant. It was half the day I was wifey, and the second half he was crying, and the third half he was like, I'm not ready for this. I didn't know how to react to that. Like, my personality itself, I'm like, look, is this or is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, half the day in the morning I was wifey, and in the day he was crying about something, and at nighttime it was straight like, he's not ready for this. And you know what I'm saying? You got to protect your energy. You got to protect your vibes. You got to protect your heart. You got to protect you. You know what I'm saying? You were born by yourself. Unless you were twin, you were born by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to protect you. You come first. I'm the type of person that I put everybody's feelings in front of mine. And I wanted it to work with this man so bad that I was ignoring all the red flags. The possessiveness, the relationships that he had with other people, how he would react to other people. I noticed how he would talk to other people. Like, my apartment was flooded. And how he would talk to the maintenance guy. It was just like, sir, hello, this is your first time meeting me. Like, what are you doing? Let me handle my shit. You know what I'm saying? Or it'll be how, like, if his food was cold, you know what I'm saying? The conversation he would have with the waitress was just like, I need a refund. Like, it was just very like, whoa, major red flags. You know what I'm saying? And again, people are who they are. Some people can deal with it, some people can't. I couldn't, okay? I was about to marry this man. I was coming up with wedding hashtags. I was, you know, about to introduce him to Kyle. It was a lot, you know what I'm saying? I did a lot, and it was just like, no, sis. No, you gotta slow down. Take things slow. Take it easy. Just vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're looking out for yourself. But anyways, that's all. Pay attention to the red flags, honey. If you know your own, if you know something that doesn't sit well with you, that's a red flag. Drop some red flags down. Let me know what red flags that you have encountered with somebody that you dated and it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? My little three scenarios, 3 red flags that I gave you, they might not be red flags for you, but they were red flags for me. So let me know what red flags y'all may have gone through in a situationship. Anyways, thank you guys for watching my channel. Thank y'all for still holding me down, even though I've been trying y'all and not giving y'all no videos. But guess what? Your girl is back on track. Love y'all. Bye.